I see a lot of hurt people, men and women, reverting to witchcraft because they say that Jesus Christ is taking too long. We've been calling on Jesus for the last 2,000 years and he ain't showed up yet. I mean, he shows up every day for me, so I don't know what's going on. And then y'all calling y'all ancestors, and then y'all get a quick response, and then say, well, Jesus ain't working. I talked to him. I called him. He ain't said nothing. He ain't on time. I called on my ancestors, and they showed up. Number one, God does not work on your time. Number two, Jesus is always there. Number three, your ancestors cannot talk to you. They cannot communicate with you. The dead knows nothing. So if you are calling on your ancestors and you get a response, it is not the ancestors, it's demons. And this is how the enemy, Satan, the deceiver, he moves upon people in the place of deception, because he knows exactly what you all want. You guys are impatient. You want it right now. You want the situation to be fixed right now. And God ain't showing up when you want him to show up. So boom, let me call on great grandma and great granddaddy and those who were before time that fought on my behalf that are in my lineage. And soon as you start doing that, boom, here go all these voices coming to show up. And lo and behold, it's not your ancestors, it's demons. Again, your ancestors are not with you. They're not with you. They cannot hear you. You cannot communicate with them. I'm so sorry. Listen, my grandmother is gone. I wish she was here. If I could communicate with the dead, I most likely would want to talk to her, but I know that I can't. So I get it. But at the end of the day, if you are hearing voices and you think it's grandma or great grandma, great grandma, whoever it may be that you are calling up, it's not your family. It's not friends. Those are demons communicate with you, and they're working in a witchcraft power on your behalf to make you think that they're with you, but they're actually deceiving you and trying to lure you to hell. Listen, Jesus Christ is always on time. God is always on time. I know it seems like you're going through trauma and you're going through hurt and you are tired. You are praying and you are fasting and you are giving, and God, like, where's God? Where's going to show up? Listen, there's always a purpose to what God does. And you may not like it all the time, but let me tell you something. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And if you continue to keep trusting God, if you continue to keep having faith in God, you will see why God allowed certain things, and you will see what God wants you to be. I would hate for y'all to really die one day and then stand before God to realize that he was actually real, and y'all died in witchcraft knowing that you're not going to get into heaven with that. Your ancestors are not with you, but Jesus is. It may not feel like it, but he is.